One shortcoming of Hong Kong is the availability of lands. Now, Hong Kong, as we all see it, is very compacted. There's very little space. So from the regulation, from the government perspective, we really need to work out some ways to facilitate the availability of lands for operators to come in. Ideally, it will be a place that's kind of a land carved out, just very much for the purpose of data centers. But initially, I'm already seeing, and it's widely recognized, that Hong Kong actually has a lot of industrial buildings that's been vacated because of, over the last 20 years or so, a lot of factories have moved to the north. So the industrial buildings have been vacated because it cannot be used for other purposes. But I'm seeing already the government being very proactive to serve the facilitating role in converting or rezoning these industrial buildings into use for other purposes, including for the creative industry and whatnot. We have been discussing with the government about the data center opportunity, and in response, they have also been active in responding to it by helping out the rezoning of these industrial buildings, for data center use. So it has been happening. Now, the second step that we need to look at is really to come up with a physically, geographically, a park sort of concept, so that we can get critical mass of operators into this place, and also we can use it as a springboard to brand Hong Kong as the cloud computing hub and data center hub. Government is working towards that. One of the reasons why this is so important is when we talk about utility, meaning telco and electricity, there's still that last mile, and investment still needs to be in place. And the cost of investment can be better shared if we have a more highly concentrated activities in one place. So if we have the whole building or a block of buildings with data centers, then the unit cost of bringing in those utility last mile and bringing all the different operators into into the last mile business will be low, such that there will be a lot of players. So it's almost like the chicken and egg situation. Once we have this happen, then we'll get more people who can come in to have the equipment host or set up the data center at much lower setup cost and lead time. And then the next thing is they will attract more the utility operator to enhance the infrastructure, and then that goes kind of the snowball effect. In order to let everybody know about this beauty of Hong Kong, everybody need to work together to promote it. Then on the government side, of course, there's Trade Development Council, there's Invest Hong Kong, OGCIO, who can play that role in a concerted fashion, and also industry should constantly be providing suggestions, and also fine-tuning this whole concept, coming up with better applications of this concept, so that we can have a better story to tell. So far, the industry are already very excited. Not only from the user community, also from the telco operator community, from the vendor community. They're all very excited about this, and some of the operators are very interested in actually coming into Hong Kong. It's a matter of working out, the whole branding, and also to get the lands issue tackled with, also to get the critical mass in terms of utility, critical mass sorted out. Then things will happen. So that's why I see it to be a low-hanging fruit, and with relatively very minimal effort, more to do with getting everybody to work in a concerted fashion. We should be able to move forward very quickly. Within the next 12 to 18 months, we should be able to see a lot of very good, exciting development from this perspective.